Chris Sims, Mike Florio, talk about the state of the Browns as they sit here at 2-4.
Cleveland's a team that's sitting there at 2-4? Really should not be 2-4. Crucial mistakes and big moments, bad managing of the football game. I mean, we were sitting here, a few weeks ago going, man, Cleveland looks kind of good. It could be a question here when Deshaun Watson gets back. Will they definitely just hand the job over to him? But now with the way it looks and the current state of the football team and where their schedule's going, they should be one of those teams like you talked about with the Giants, the Jets, the Vikings, that put some wins in the bank early on. And, they could deal with some of the tough parts of the year. Now they're in danger of oh, crap, the year could fall apart. Ravens, Bengals, Dolphins, Bills, Bucks, Texans, Bengals, Ravens, Saints. That's their next slot of games. Wow, that's a tough schedule. I don't know what they're going to look like when it's all said and done.
But if they can hang around the fringes of the conversation until week 13, when Deshaun comes back for the final 6 games, they fit the profile of a team that could make a push late. You look at those final 6 games, they could make a push late to get to the postseason, and Deshaun Watson will have had 6 games under his belt by then. Who knows what happens if and when that occurs.
Let's welcome in Casey Kinnamon from Dog Pound Daily. And Casey, that puts added pressure on these next games until Deshaun Watson gets back. They got to be at least at 5 or 6 wins, and there is not an easy path to get there.
Absolutely not. These next 2 games are everything. If they can make it to the bye and they're 2-6, it'll start to get late awfully early if they don't get at least 1 win before the bye. But they need to bank 2. These are division games. These carry extra weight. If they could manage to win these next 2 games, sure, you're only 4-4, but you've got 3 wins within the division. That'd be huge, because the way this thing's shaken out, no one's really separated. So it all comes down to these next 2.
The other thing is if they win the next 2, they're in first place in the AFC North. They have the 3-0 record, and everybody is at 3-3 or worse. It's 3-3, 3-3 for the Bengals and the Ravens, 2-4 for the Steelers and the Browns.